Okay, great. Um, so here, city operator. So this is the what is this?
This is the address of cities of 0,
Okay, which was oh man,
which was an expedition.
yeah,
Cities.
yeah. Here we go. Cities, number cities. Okay, so it's going in. All right. If this is not equal the address of the city,
Yeah.
okay. So what does that mean? This whole line. What does it
It's,
check
ba-
for?
it's basically saying if the it's basically saying if the object does not equal the object itself. Like
Okay.
if you're saying like if 1 equals to 1, right?
Yeah.
Like why would you do that,
Uh-huh.
right? So it's basically like saying make sure the object's not, equaling itself. So that's all you're checking for.
Why would you want to do this though?
So that it doesn't give you any bugs. It's basically like a bug checker.
Oh, okay. And
Because
then
otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
mhm. And then real equals m dot real. So it'll call the city and then dot real.
So it's m dot real. M, if you remember, it's
Yeah,
true.
this assigns, yeah. So it assigns real to the city, right?
Yeah.
So
And
make
it's
this anchor what makes it real. Real equals true. And then it deletes the name. How come
yeah,
it does that?
deletes because you're gonna be copying m's name onto onto this object's name, right?
Hmm.
You want to make sure that you delete everything from it. Like if it doesn't have, like if there's a dynamic memory already created,
Yeah.
you want to make sure you delete that so that you don't get any like errors,
Oh, okay.
any malloc errors or anything.
So if the name does not equal null pointer,
Yeah,
so it's like for dynamic memory, you do this.
yeah.
Then
You make a
yeah, you copy the name into name.
No, you create a new dynamic memory of the length of name,
Uh-huh.
and then you copy it,
Oh, okay.
and then you display x.
And then yeah, and then you copy it and you say X.
So it was NNEX, wasn't it?
That was L stream. Yeah. So you say X. Where's X? I don't see the output. Immediate window. Maybe it's an errorless. No. I don't know. We'll just trust that it says X. Else. It doesn't have to do the else, right? Because it did this.
Mm. Yeah, since it doesn't, it won't go through those.
Yeah. And then returns this. So what does that mean? It
It just
returns
returns
this
it.
back into like the memory thing
Yeah,
where it was working. Okay.
it returns the object back to itself, basically.
Okay, back to the color. And then return this. So it returns this like from the plus equals as well.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is pretty much like saying save, right?
yeah,
Okay. And then you see out the lines.
then
And
you
then
just
see out my expedition. So
so
this
this
actually
will
uses the my expedition. No wait, the expedition.
yeah.
How do you know which see out it has to use?
It no, it's because in this case, like
Would you use this one?
it's overriding function.
Yeah.
Yeah, not city. It should be expedition
But how do you know that?
because we created an expedition object, right?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
okay. So it'll go in here and it'll accept. Here's your output, and then here's. So you're
yeah,
giving it expedition,
yeah.
and then start a loop that goes till the end of cities, and we have 2 cities. So we do this loop. We have 1 city now, right?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, wait.
Yeah, no
Okay,
city,
yeah, we have
one.
one city.
We have 1 city. Perfect. So we'll go through this loop once.
So now this is calling the cities operator dash dash or whatever you call that. What is that? What is that line?
Wait,
Like what do you call this? Hold on.
well, that's a bitwise operator, but it's the, uh, it's like you push it out to the stream.
Okay, it's called a bitwise operator.
No, because it has 2 names. Like it depends on what you're doing.
Oh,
Well, let me find out. Let's see. Okay.
Insertion extraction.
Yes, insertion extraction. Yeah, insertion operator. Yeah, so it's calling the insertion operator, and it's going to go through this loop once. So for that's in cities and OS c.cities I. So what is that going to give us? C.cities 1.
yeah. So it's gonna call the.
Wait, first 0, I mean.
So wait, what's it called? Did you find that?
Insertion operator.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So it's gonna call cities insertion operator.
Oh, okay. So we have to go to cities. Where is it? This one, right?
Okay. Yeah, C out on the left,
Yeah.
and then M on the right. Yeah.
Okay. And it's gonna, let's go to it first. Perfect. So it'll say if m.real.
Which it is.
So it checks, yeah, because it's real over here. M real's true. Then it'll output OS.
Real.
Yeah, real.
And then it copied the name, which is Angular.
Yeah, and then it opens up the bracket, puts in the name, and closes it.
Yeah.
Real equals true. And now it returns it. Okay, so that part's done, and it ends the line. And now it's checking if, does it go through the loop twice? Number of cities is 1, right? But the loop starts at 0. So now is 1 less than 1? It's not. So we return. So we're done this line. We go to the next one. Cities are created before copy constructor is called. So my expedition voyage equals my expedition. So what's happening here?
Sorry, wait, which one? Expedition voyage.
Expedition voyage equals my expedition.
So this is gonna create an object of voyage, and then it's gonna call the copy constructor of expedition.
Okay, how do you know it's calling the copy constructor?
Because we're making the object within the same statement. So it's not going to call the operators equal to, it's going to call the copy constructor.
Oh, okay. And here it is, copy constructor. So it'll say C.
No, wait, before it says C, it's going to create a new argument.
Oh, okay. So first
Wait,
says
wait.
this.
Hold on, wait. I'm actually confused. I'm not sure.
Okay. We're looking at this line, 112.
Yeah. So is it gonna straight up call the copy constructor, or is it gonna create expedition voyage first? That's
I
what
think it
I'm.
first creates the cities before the copy constructor is called.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
So how does it create the cities?
Again, null pointer, which is an n. Null pointer, and then real equals to false, and then an n.
Okay,
So
so
voyage
where's this null pointer?
there.
Uh, this, so it'll first do this twice, right?
Yeah,
So two cities, so I'll say NN, and then make real equals false, okay. And then I'll say C after that, right? So NN and then C,
yeah.
okay. And I'll save it. Okay, now it's going into the equals operator.
Yeah.
I don't
Wait.
understand this. Star this equals SRC.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's gonna display C, and then it's gonna call. So basically, SRC. Yeah. Okay, wait. This is a bit confusing. So
We went from line 80 to 82.
okay, so now it's calling the copy constructor from voyage to my expedition, right? So in this case, voyage's no city equals to uh, voyage.nocity equals to my expedition.nocity. So yeah, it's just copying. Oh, it's calling the operator. Okay, it's doing three things. First of all, it's calling the copy constructor, right? The first.
Where are we talking about this? We're talking about this line, right? This function or
No, from the beginning. Like first, it'll
uh,
call the copy constructor from voyage to that thing, right? And
okay.
then after that, it's going to call the operator equals to of expedition.
Yeah.
And then on line 83,
Hmm.
it's going to call operator equals to
Equals.
from city. City's operator equals to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Operator equals. See out. And then I'll say equals. So
Oh no, but then again, a no city equals to src dot no city. It's actually a shallow copy, so it doesn't actually call anything. I forgot. No city is just an int, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not gonna do anything. So
Uh,
after C, it's gonna create a new line and then equals to, right?
so it's 2 equals 2, right? So it doesn't really do anything. I mean, it copies the reference, right?
Yeah, it just copy straight. It doesn't do anything.
Okay. And then we see out equals.
Yeah. New
See
line
out
and then equals
equals.
to.
And then it's going to
And
go
then
into the loop. It'll say if I
max
is
city
less than
is
max
true.
city, so max city is
Just
2. It's going to start at 0. So it'll go through this loop twice.
yeah.
So
But
city,
it's calling the operator equals to twice. That's it.
yeah. So cities I. So
Which is
src
void.
dot cities.
Yeah, which is my expedition dot cities of 0, which
Yeah.
contains angler what?
Yeah.
Angler whatever.
Could have
Angkor
chosen
what?
like any name you wanted. Angler what? Anchor what?
So the first one contains Angkor what?
Yeah.
And then the second one's just empty.
Hmm. Now operator equals. If this equals, so it's doing the check to make sure it's not buggy, and then it makes it real. So real equals true.
Yeah.
Then we delete the name, so like, because it's dynamic memory. Then if name is null pointer, so yeah, we make sure that it's like clean, right? There's nothing in name.
Okay.
Name equals, so
Yeah.
yeah, here we're copying. No, we're not copying yet. First we're making a character array that's +1 for the null byte,
Yeah.
and we're making
Dynamic.
making a name, and now we're copying the name over.
Yeah, which is anchor.
Anchor what? Yeah. And then we're saying X.
Yeah. So now cities of 0 for voyage expedition contains anchor what, and it contains 1, I think. No city was 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're turning this, so we're like saving. We're putting this back all into like the object.
Yeah.
Okay, so that part is done.
Return the
And now
output.
are we going through the loop twice? We're not,
Yeah.
because it's just wait, are we?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
because we
we
have
are.
two cities.
Yeah. So the next one is gonna call the operator is equal to again,
Mhm.
but both of them are in their safe empty state, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, it's just gonna okay, it's gonna go through the if statement.
Yeah. So we'll do the check.
Yeah,
Is it
it's gonna
real?
copy.
Makes it real. Makes the second city
No, no,
real.
no. It makes it false. They're both false, right?
Oh, it checks if it's real. Wait, I don't understand.
No, it won't
Real.
check.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're
they're
both
both.
false.
Yeah.
So what is this? Real equals m dot real.
No, it's just gonna make false equals to false. It does nothing.
Okay, and then deletes the name to make space or whatever.
And in
Copies
this
it.
case, it calls the else.
Yeah. In this case, it calls the L
Yeah.
because name
It,
does
it
equal null pointer.
yeah.
Yeah. So and then it makes sure name is null pointer, and then it says v.
Displays v. Yeah.
Returns the object back. Okay, so it ran it twice. Check the 4. We already ran it twice. We don't need to do it again.
So it
Return.
equals to, I think it was n cv, or what was it? I don't know. I lost track.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll just, uh, as Denny said today, it doesn't matter what the output is. It matters like the method.
Oh yeah.
It's like the rough work is what matters. Okay, so that part's done. Uh, why did I jump up here? Public. Okay. It's done this. Okay, then it just has the lines, dots. I mean, new city equals mu. Creates temporary object, then calls operator equals.
Yeah, this is kind of confusing because
Okay.
the mu is
Yeah.
actually it calls, I think, one object constructor, one arc constructor, and it calls a city and of one argument constructor of mu, and it's temporary. So it's really confusing.
Okay.
So yeah.
So here, yeah, the one argument constructor, we're passing it mu. We're making space for it. So it'll be three bytes long or whatever.
Yeah.
Copying it over, so mu. We're making it true, so it's real. And we're saying m,
Colon.
yeah. And then
It calls the operator. What was the operator called again?
insertion operator.
Insertion operator. Yeah.
Yeah, does this. So it returns it back.
So now we go into the insertion operator.
Yeah. And then the insertion operator checks if it's real. And it is, because we just made it. So it prints out real. And then it prints out the name, which is mu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So here it's printing out mu. Else we don't need to do that. Then we return it back. That part's done. So it's done making a temporary object.
Then it calls operator equals to.
Okay. So how do you know it does that?
Because
So first we do mu, we call one
yeah,
argument.
it called the one constructor. After that's completely done,
Okay.
then I'll call the operator equals to.
All right. Check. So yeah, now that it's true, so it's true equals true, right? It's just like a bug fix thing, right? Then we delete the name. Name is not equal null pointer. Well, we said it earlier to be null pointer. Copy the name over. So now we have another object called mu, right?
Yep.
And then we
Yeah.
say
That's
x.
wait. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Else don't have to do. Return it. Okay. And then there's a destructor.
Oh yeah. It destructs it right after. I actually
Yeah.
didn't think of that. Okay, that's where I lost marks.
Okay. No problem. So how do you know it does a destructor?
Because it's a temporary object. After the operator is done, and then it's gonna call the destructor.
But how do you know it's a temporary object?
Because it's mu. Because it equals to mu, and it will create a temporary object. It's so confusing. I don't know how it does it, but that's what it does.
Okay. I'll seek more help on that. Okay, so then we'd say if null equals null pointer does not equal null pointer. It doesn't, right? So then it says squiggle, and then squiggle mu, right?
Well, the thing is, how else would the C++ actually like compare mu with that object? It can't, right? So he has to. So it will create an object of city type. It'll call the one argument constructor, just to keep it up to that level of city object. You understand, right?
No.
It's like it can't compare string. Like city can't be compared with string, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So what C++ automatically what it will do is it'll it'll make sure it goes up one level, mu goes up one level, and go through like the city constructor just to make it a city.
Okay.
So now so that it's equal to each other. So then it'll go through the operator equals to. Then after you go through that, then it'll destruct that temporary object. It's like that.
Mm-hmm. Else we don't do the else.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. Okay, and then new city minus minus.
Yeah.
So how does it know? Because it's not a function call. So what is this?
I'll go through the minus minus operator.
Oh, so there's a minus minus operator.
If I think if it doesn't go through that, it's gonna go through the minus equals operator.
Okay, here's the minus minus operator. So it makes real equals false, and that's all it does.
Yeah.
For mu. And then it returns it.
No, not for mu, for new city.
Oh, okay.
The first object we made.
Okay, and then voyage plus equals new city. So we're using the plus equals operator for voyage, or wait, for city.
Voyage is an expedition.
Yeah.
So it's expedition operator plus equals in the city. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're passing it new city. And then the cities number of cities. We have one.
Hold on. Voyage's no city was already equal to 1. So this is cities of 1 equals to m. Yeah.
So you're comparing new city and 1, or cities of 1.
Yeah, of Voyage's city.
How can you do that? They're different types.
No, they're not. So Voyage is an expedition which contains 2 cities, right?
Yeah.
New city is a city, which we first made.
Yeah.
New city contains Angkor Wat, and then I think it contains
Real equals true. Number city 1. Here are cities.
okay, this is this object is, what was this object? Oh, yeah, it's voyage. So yeah, voyage of 0 contains anchor what and thing, but M contains mu. Oh, okay. New city contains mu. Oh yeah, yeah, because we made it mu,
Yeah.
and it contains false. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So then no city plus plus. So we're increasing our number of cities.
By 1, which
By 1.
was 2, but before that, it's gonna actually stay to 1. Because it's going to increase by 1 after this function. I mean, after this statement is done.
Wait, so right now we have 1 for number of cities,
Yeah,
and it's going to be 2.
after the
Yeah.
statement is done.
Okay. But first we have to do the equals operator.
So city of 1 is, yeah, it's going to copy its real, which is, was it false? I think it was false.
Yeah, it's false.
Yeah, it was false. It's going to delete the name.
And then it checks if it's null pointer.
Which it isn't, because it contains mu.
Yeah. So then I'll go to the else. Oh wait, no.
It contains mu, so it's not
mu.
null.
Oh, okay, so it's not a null. Oh yeah, okay. So it's not a null pointer, so it makes some room for it. Everybody copies it over, and then it says x. Doesn't do the else, returns the object. Returns this.
Choose object.
Okay, then we make some dots. Okay, see out voyage. So we're using an assertion operator for voyage, which is part of expedition, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go here. And we're passing it voyage and... What else are we passing it?
Oh, no, that's it. It's just voyage.
Just voyage.
It's a friend operator, right? Yeah, it's a friend operator, so we have access to its variables.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's c.no city.
So I is less than no city. Number of cities 2, so it'll go through this loop twice.
Yeah. So it's going to call the insertion operator of cities now, twice.
Okay. And then make a new line every time. Okay, so it will be here. And it's going to check if it's real.
Yeah.
Right? And it is. Yeah.
For the first one, it is.
Yeah, for the first one, it's real. Next new line.
It's going to go through it again. And in this case, it's going to go through the myth.
Yeah, I skipped over that part. Okay, so it did it twice.
Myth, and then it displays mu.
Well, mu. I thought we got rid of it. Yeah, here we go. Mu, real equals false. Okay. So that part voyage is done. Make more lines.
And then it calls on the destructor. So the destruction part's actually pretty fun.
Some pause. Oh. Yeah, here it is, destructor.
So it's going to destruct, it's going to destruct, oh no, what's the last object we made? The last object we made was voyage, right?
Yeah, hold on one sec. Sorry
so
about that.
So it's like the last object we made was voyage.
Yeah.
So it's going to destruct voyage first.
Yeah, so it'll say, first it's going to make a new line and I'll say deleting.
Yeah, deleting. And then it's going to destruct voyage's cities, starting from 2 and then... So it's gonna go and destruct Voyage's cities now. Wait, did it go through it twice?
It went through it once. I'm curious if I could like see what it's doing. I guess not. Here it
There.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going through the city destructor. So first you
Yeah.
destruct the voyage, right? I mean the expedition, right?
No.
Or first you destruct the cities.
Voyage. First, we're destructing Voyage's cities.
Oh, okay.
So Voyage's cities contain. Okay, the second one contains MU.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, but the
yeah.
first one is M. Wait, yeah, MU, sorry.
So he's
So
gonna
if name is
destruct.
null pointer, so it'll say blank this time, right?
No, name does not equal to 0.
Oh, no, it does not. Okay, so I'll just
So
do squiggle,
yeah, squiggle
and
MU.
then it'll give out the name. So squiggle MU,
Yep.
and then deletes the name.
Yep. Then it's gonna destruct city. Voyage's city of 0. See, that one was 1, and this one's 0.
I think I skipped through it by accident. Yeah. I skipped it. Yeah, destructors you have to do manually. I don't think it shows you exactly what you have to do for the destructor.
Yeah, so it's gonna go through Voyage's.
Hmm.
Voyage is gonna destruct Voyage first, and then it's gonna destruct Voyage's cities, starting from the lowest variable. Since cities, there's 2 cities, right?
Hmm.
It's gonna destroy the second one first, and then it's gonna destroy the first one.
Yeah, in reverse order that they were
Yeah,
created.
and then the other one, other object is gonna destruct the. After that, it's gonna destruct like my expedition.
Hmm.
So it's gonna destruct my expedition, and then it's gonna destroy my expedition's 2 cities, starting from the second, and then the
Okay.
first,
Okay.
and then it's gonna destruct new city,
All right. Sounds good.
and that's it.